just do want to say two thank yous before I start. The first is to the leadership of this organization, which has worked so incredibly hard to save 3,400 unarmed people in Ashraf and to stand up for what's right in their own country. So I want to thank all of you who have put all these together. I don't know what number of this is the one I've done, and we will free the people of Ashraf, and we will free Iran from the tyranny of the mullahs. When this happens, you will thank us, but we will thank you, because this never happens without the people. The United States cannot stand up for people who won't stand up for themselves, and you have stood up for yourselves, and we intend to support you in doing that. Secondly, it's an incredible honor to be on the platform with so many distinguished American military leaders. And I don't think I've ever done this before, but I'm going to. And since I have three generals here, I want to thank them for the Joint Task Force full accounting. Mitchell said when we started that there had been some progress. And there has been progress, and there's also been setbacks. The biggest setback since the massacre on April 8th has been the clock, because the clock continues to tick. And as of January 1st, it looks like our troops will be out of Iraq, and we cannot trust the word of Prime Minister Maliki. We cannot trust the Iraqis to keep their word in terms of the promises that they made to the people of Ashraf and to the United States of America. And I deeply regret that the American people have lost over 5,000 brave troops and many, many more than that severely injured, only to see in power a puppet of one of the most dangerous regimes on the face of the earth, which is the Iranian government. We can do better than this. We did not die. We do not want to have our folks die in vain. We will not put up with what Prime Minister Maliki is representing in the government of Iraq. I was delighted to see the Spanish judge announce that he was going to investigate Prime Minister Maliki as soon as he stepped down, which judge is now announced that he will investigate Prime Minister Maliki as a war criminal. I was delighted to see that Wes Clark has said, and then was quoted in the testimony before the Rohrabacher subcommittee, that he knows a war crime when he sees it, and what happened at Camp Ashraf was a war crime. But what looms in front of us is a far bigger war crime. That there can be no assurance by the Iraqi government that would have the credibility that we could rely on, or that the people of Ashraf could rely on. What are the reasons for keeping the MEK in the terrorist list? In 2006, when we disarmed the members of the MEK in Ashraf, we gave our commander on the ground gave a signed piece of paper to every single resident of Ashraf, saying that the United States would protect them. We did not say we will protect you until the Iraqis take over, we will protect you until Maliki takes over, or if he changes his mind, then we reserve the... We said that we would protect them. That is the word of the United States of America. At that time, when we took over Ashraf and disarmed the residents, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and we have one of the most distinguished leaders of that agency with us today, according to Colonel Morsh, interviewed every single person who's at Ashraf, including interrogating some of them. Not one person that they interviewed out of the 3,400 was found to be a terrorist. Well, so now we have a group of people who are under siege by supposedly our ally,